Hello everyone, this is Robbie Allen with Credit Restoration of Texas. Thanks for checking out this video. I haven't shared one in a while, but this is a really important topic. It has to do with identity theft. So Equifax a couple of months ago, they had a really big breach. Millions of tens of millions of people here in America had their data compromised. Social security numbers, date of birth, full names, and addresses, you name it. So I would really wanted to dive into what can be done to, one, protect yourself from identity theft, monitor yourself, monitor your credit when something like that happens. And so what I did, well, there's a couple of things. There's a couple of things that you can do. One thing is called putting a fraud alert on your credit, okay? What a fraud alert does, it puts a big message at the top of your report that says, fraud alert, victim, a person has been a victim of identity theft, verify their information before you extend out any credit. So the way that works, it doesn't stop someone from accessing your credit report. So if they've got your social and your date of birth and your address, they could go all around town, trying to get cars, loans, credit cards, you name it. So it doesn't stop them from running the report, or the person on the other end. It's just a big message that pops up, and hopefully the person, whether it's an automatic system, or maybe there's a person that actually looks at it, when they see the alert, they're going to double check, to make sure that you are that person and that that you're credible. So that's one thing you can do. One thing that's nice about the fraud alerts is that it doesn't cost anything. You call up one bureau, so let's just say you call up TransUnion. You call up TransUnion, tell them you like to place a fraud alert on your report, that your information has been compromised, and they will actually notify the other two bureaus. They'll notify Experian and they'll notify Equifax. So that's, that works out pretty well. You can make one phone call. Fraud alerts are normally for 90 days is the norm. But there is, you can put an extension on there and under certain circumstances, but it's normally every 90 days, so you got to follow up every 90 days and then put another fraud alert on there. So that's one thing you can do. Another thing that you can do, and this is something that I did personally, is put a security freeze on your credit. And here's why I really like the security freeze, is because if somebody does have all of your info, if somebody has all of my info, I don't want that person even thinking that they can, go to a credit monitoring website and look at, pull my credit, or, going out trying to get cars and stuff. So there's a thing called a security freeze. You have to call each one of the credit bureaus, and they call it putting it on ice, where they freeze your reports. TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax will do that. Now you have to call each of them individually, but when they freeze it, nobody has access to your report. So it doesn't matter if someone's out trying to run stuff in your name, nothing's going to pop up. It's totally frozen. So they won't be extended any credit whatsoever. A couple of things about the freeze is that the freeze does cost a little bit of money. Equifax right now, because they had the big breach, they're not charging anything. So I recommend everybody to freeze their Equifax report. Experian and TransUnion, it was around $10 to freeze it. So I put a freeze on my reports. It was $10 to freeze it. Now let's say in the future, months down the road, I want to purchase a home, I want to get a credit card, I want to get a vehicle. I can call them up, call up the bureaus, and I can unfreeze it. To unfreeze it doesn't cost anything. And I can unfreeze it for, let's say, 30 days or 60 days. And then once I'm done, I've got my purchase and everything, then I can freeze it again. Of course, it'll cost another $10. So hopefully, though, you're not out there, pulling your credit like a crazy person all year long. Really, you should only need to freeze it or unfreeze it maybe once or twice a year. What I like about the freeze is that if somebody has my info, it's like them hitting a brick wall. They can't go anywhere. They're going to try to go after someone who hasn't done anything, who only has a fraud alert on their credit. They're going to go for the low-hanging fruit. With the freeze, if they try to get something, they can't get anything. If they have my info and they're going to try to go to like a credit monitoring site to pull my credit to get more information, it doesn't work. So they're just going to be like, this one's froze up, it doesn't even work. So that's what I really wanted to give them, a quick dead end if somebody had my info. And so that's why I really like the security freeze. Another thing that I like about the security freeze is that, for example, I monitor my credit through a company called Identity IQ. You can go to our website, creditrestorationoftexas.com. There's a little button that says pricing and services, and we have the best deal for Identity IQ. It's like $21 a month, but it gives you 3 scores and 3 reports every 30 days. So it's a full report, okay? It also comes with identity theft protection and identity theft insurance. So it covers all the bases. There's other monitoring services that are free, but they give you only two reports or 2 scores, no identity theft protection, nothing. This one has it all in one. So go check out the website, creditrestorationoftexas.com, and you can sign up for it there. What I like about it is that as long as you already have your credit monitoring set up, and let's say you're doing business with Capital One or these other credit cards, these companies still have permissible permissions. So if you have them and then you go and put the freeze on there, you can still monitor your credit. It's just everybody after the freeze, any new creditors won't have access to it. So it works out really well. I can monitor my credit. I know that no one else is pulling it, and that my credit is safe as it can be. So we want to be a resource to everybody out there. If you have any questions, give us a call, 210-248-9061. That's 210-248-9061. My name is Robbie Allen. Check us out online at creditrestorationoftexas.com. Share this video with everybody because this is really important stuff. And you guys have a great day.